Sure, people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit.
You've decided that you're not going to allow your circumstances to define you. You've decided that you're not going to allow the events, the things, the people, life, determine who you become.
I'm here today to talk about timing. The timing today that it takes to change your life. That timing can be Ecred. Ecred is an incredible company and coming at the time when everybody needs it, when everybody is upside down, confused, so much problem about credit. It runs our life. How many times have we gone to buy a car and we've found all kinds of things on our credit score that don't even make sense? Ecred goes in and doesn't look at the petty little things that are in the department store or the things that somebody put on your credit score that aren't even yours. They look for mortgages, rent, the car, your phone bill, all the things that actually are solid payments that you make every month. Also, as an investor, it's a disruptive company. It's going to change everything. And the third thing that really touches my heart, and that is that there's so many people suffering today. There's so many people out there that don't have things because of their credit score. They really work hard, but yet, they're sitting there twiddling their thumbs and sitting in a horrible place and can't get a decent place to live or have their kids go to the right school or whatever they need because of their credit score. Something's wrong. Something's broken. We have to change it. We have to be the ones to make that change.
Hi, I'm Cleveland Gary. Today I'm bringing to you an exciting fintech opportunity, Ecrid. Ecrid is a publicly traded company with the stock symbol ECDD. It's the new credit bureau everyone is talking about. And right now you have an opportunity to purchase Ecrid shares. And before we talk more in depth about Ecrid, here are the instructions on how you can purchase shares in this Ecrid IPO.
You can buy shares in this Ecrid IPO simply by going to www.ecrid.com, click on the red Ecrid IPO, click to buy shares button, then fill out the Ecrid subscription agreement and click submit. A pop-up message will direct you to check your email. The email will have the payment information you need to buy your shares by wire instructions or writing out a check and mailing it to the stated address. To read and learn more about this new innovative fintech company, click on the Ecrid button located on the front web page at ecrid.com to gain the clarity you need prior to confirming your investment approval.
Ecrid is the new credit bureau with its own lending division that operates completely different from Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Now, what makes Ecrid different from these other credit bureaus? Well, first of all, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian has a B2B2C relationship with all credit report holders in the United States of America. What that means is that the creditor on a monthly basis reports the consumer pay history to the three credit bureaus, and the three credit bureaus then make that information available to the consumer without the knowledge of the consumer knowing what's going to be reported. The information could be correct or incorrect. According to a study conducted by the National Association of State Public Interest Research Groups, discovered that 79% of the entire American population that has a credit report under the umbrella of Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion contains some type of error, and 25% contain such serious error that those individuals who are credit worthy are denied credit let alone being charged a higher interest rate if they are approved for that loan. On the other hand, Ecred has what is called a B2C relationship with their Ecred credit report holders, which means there's no room for a middle company to report negative information on your Ecred credit report, which could result in you being denied credit approval or having to pay excessive interest rates if approved for a home, car, or a loan. Now, as an Ecred credit report holder, you deal directly with Ecred by uploading your monthly bills to your Ecred credit report in real time as you make your payments through the Ecred bill pay portal. At Ecred, you are in control of your credit destiny, period. When I come back, I'm going to talk about Ecred's unique scoring model that can save you many years of financial agony.
Ecred is the newest credit evaluation platform. Build a positive Ecred credit profile for your bills, such as rent, utilities, cable, telephone, insurance, and any other billing, to pay to validate your creditworthiness to lenders. Get approval for a home, car, and much more through the Ecred system. I'm going to take you through the steps that will generate Ecred rating report so that lenders can view your Ecred rating score to get you that guaranteed approval. Every Ecred member receives what is called an Ecred ID number. Your Ecred ID number is what you give to lenders, so they will have access to view your Ecred rating report, establish your Ecred credit profile, register for online bill pay. Without these steps, your Ecred rating report will not work for you. Simply call our customer service department at a toll-free number. Now, you are well on your way to re-establishing your credit with the new Ecred reporting system.
If you make your payments on time through the Ecred bill pay portal, you will maintain a perfect 950 Ecred credit score. Now, let's get into late pays. If you're 1 month late, that's considered 38 days at Ecred, you're going to lose 25 points, which will take your score to a 925. If you're 2 months late, that's 68 days, you'll lose 50 points. That'll take your score to a 900. If you're 3 months late, you'll lose 75 points. That'll take your score to 875. If you're 4 months late, you'll lose 100 points. That'll take your score to a 850. If you're 5 months late, that's a charge-off. We figure you don't have any intentions of paying that bill. Now, on the flip side of Ecred's scoring model, we call it our redemption plan. We've created a plan for you to redeem yourself and maintain what we call perfect credit character. For an example, if you're 30 days late, you've lost the 25 points, your score now has dropped from a 950 to 925. If you make 6 months payments on time, you get those 25 points. They're added back to your Ecred credit score, which brings it back to a 950. Now, let's go to 2 months. Those 2 months, you lost 50 points. If you make 12 months consistent payments on time on that creditor, you get those 50 points credited back to your Ecred credit score, which brings it back to a 950. Now let's go to 3 months. 98 days late, you've lost 75 points. Your score has dropped to 875. You make 18 months of payments consistently on time with that creditor. You're credited back those 75 points. Now you have a 950 Ecred credit score once again. Now, 4 months, 128 days, you've lost 100 points. You make 24 consecutive payments on that creditor. Those 100 points you will gain back to your Ecred credit score, bringing you back to a perfect 950. We look at our Ecred scoring model as a model of redemption, giving our borrowers an opportunity to redeem themselves by making consistent payments on time. That is indicative of your credit character here at Ecred. So our scoring model at Ecred was created for you to have room. If you make a mistake, it's okay. We want you to stay focused, stay in the game. We don't want you to get out of the game. We don't want you to get emotionally down. Just make those payments on time through the Ecred bill pay portal and redeem yourself and get back that perfect 950 Ecred credit score. Now, when we come back, we're going to talk about the Ecred bill pay system and how it can work for you in real time and keep your score intact at Ecred.
We all know that our credit rating is very important, and that one mistake or unavoidable event can end up unfairly punishing us for 7 years and preventing us from living the life we deserve. We are all familiar with Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, but now there's Ecred. With Ecred, you are in complete control of your credit score. Simply enter your bills and pay them through the Ecrid's bill pay portal, and your Ecred credit is instantly updated. Ecred enables you to regain control of your credit, your finances, and empowers you to live a better life.
At Ecred, your bills are due on your Ecred bill due date, which is 7 days before your creditor's due date. 5 days before your Ecred bill due date, you will receive from Ecred a bill pay reminder via email that's saying your Ecred bill due date is due in 5 days. You will make that payment through the Ecred bill pay portal, which updates in real time on your Ecred credit report. This eliminates B2B2C relationships where others have access to your Ecred credit report, which eliminates the possibility of inaccurate information being reported on your Ecred credit report without your permission. At Ecred, you're in full control of your credit destiny. Now, when I come back, I'm going to talk to you about Ecred's lending division, which gives you every opportunity to get approved for a home, car, and personal loan.
What makes Ecred different from other credit bureaus such as TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian is that their scoring model is like a redemption plan. They actually give you a chance to get your life back before you get too old to enjoy a real quality life. Now, other credit bureaus, even if you're just 30 days late, you're penalized for 7 years. 7 years, which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. It just doesn't make any sense, okay? Now, on the other hand, with Ecred, I never have to worry or be concerned about any inaccuracies on my Ecred credit report. I'm in full control because when I make my payment on Ecred's bill pay portal, my Ecred credit report is updated instantly. Okay, leaving no room for error. So now, finally, I can sleep at night, stress-free. You can buy shares in this Ecred IPO simply by going to www.ecred.com, click on the red Ecred IPO Click to Buy Shares button, then fill out the Ecred subscription agreement and click Submit. A pop-up message will direct you to check your email. The email will have the payment information you need to buy your shares by wire instructions or writing out a check and mailing it to the stated address. To read and learn more about this new innovative fintech company, click on the Ecred button located on the front webpage at ecred.com to gain the clarity you need prior to confirming your investment approval.
At Ecred, you can apply for a loan through Ecred's lending division, which means you may have a bankruptcy, a judgment, lien, or collection on your Equifax, Experian, or TransUnion credit report, but that does not mean you will be denied credit approval for a home, car, or personal loan without a fair interest rate at Ecred. Ecred's lending division's primary initiative is to rely on your Ecred credit report and your income to debt ratio along with some additional pieces of information when it comes to your loan approval. At Ecred, we want you to succeed when it comes to your financial picture. So we work at making a difference for you, the consumer, that holds the Ecred credit report. Our system at Ecred was designed for you to succeed and not fail. When you apply for a loan at Ecred, you will have confidence based on your own actions as it relates to you controlling your Ecred credit report, which leaves no margin for error when it comes to inaccurate information being reported on your Ecred credit report. We want you to get approved with a fair interest rate at Ecred. We want you to refinance to lower your monthly mortgage payments and save you thousands of dollars over the course of your mortgage. Well, I hope you've gotten enough information to be proactive and take advantage of the opportunity I presented to you with Ecred. Ecred's B2C relationship with you gives you the comfort you need to know that inaccurate information being reported on your Ecred credit report is a thing of the past. Now, I hope this video has given you the information you need to make a positive impact in your life from an economic standpoint. Thank you for watching. I hope you got the information that you need to make a difference in your financial life.
Sure, people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit.